We're at the Conservation and Production Research Laboratory in Bushland, Texas. The building behind me was built around 1938 when this laboratory was established during the Dust Bowl. And in light of that soil and water conservation mission that we received during the Dust Bowl, we're installing what we believe will be some water conserving technologies in the form of two new Zoysia grass cultivars or varieties. These two varieties, Chisholm and Innovation, were developed by Texas A&M AgriLife Research turfgrass breeder in Dallas at our Dallas Center and by her colleague at Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas. Zoysia grasses act a little bit like Bermuda grass in that they creep and they repair themselves pretty well. Zoysia grasses are also likely to use less water than the tall fescues and bluegrasses that are typical for the real beautiful landscaping projects here in the Texas Panhandle. So we think that Zoysia grasses provide an alternative for landscape contractors for both the residential and the commercial markets.
So here at the Conservation and Production Research Laboratory at Bushland, one of our primary research goals involves irrigation scheduling. Traditionally or primarily that's been with irrigated crops, primarily cereal grains grown in the Texas Panhandle. Prudent irrigation scheduling allows enough water to be applied that the plant can grow to a yield goal that we desire, but not to overwater and have water percolate through below the roots. Those same concepts can be applied to turf irrigation. Traditionally in the Texas Panhandle there are about 3 varieties available for homeowners for turf grass. That's fescue, Bermuda, and buffalo grass. Fescue using the most water but getting greener before the other two and then staying greener longer, so aesthetically it's generally more pleasing, but again it does use more water. One of the benefits we hope to evaluate in this trial is to see if these can compare to fescue grass while using less water than fescue traditionally does, which can be up to a ½ inch a day on a day like today when it's 100 degrees with a breeze. Another aspect of this study will be the overwintering. Zoysia grass is typically a warm weather grass. We have cold winters here in the Panhandle, so an aspect of this study will see how well these grasses overwinter in our cool Texas Panhandle climate.
It's a good looking couple of grasses here. They look really nice, fine bladed, but they use less water, and we believe they're cold tolerant as well. So we invite you to come out and see us at the Bushland Laboratory. It's owned by United States Department of Agriculture, Agricultural Research Service, jointly administered with Texas A&M AgriLife Research in Amarillo.